7 Health and Beauty Benefits of Salt Water You Must Know. Have you ever wondered that a pinch of salt mixed with water can work wonders for your health and beauty? Loaded with electrolytes and anti-inflammatory compounds, salt water can be used to deal with a sore throat, fever, and even to get rid of cracked heels. Here are some of the common reasons why you need to reap the benefits of salt water. 1. Relieves a sore throat. If you suffer from a sore throat due to a cough and cold and have visited a doctor, he/she might recommend gargling with salt water apart from prescribing medications. Salt water removes the water present in the inflamed tissues of the throat and thus helps in relieving sore throat. It also fights bacteria and allergens that cause infection and also creates an unfavorable environment for them to grow, thereby helping you to fight infection. Here are 6 natural remedies to relieve a sore throat and stop it from worsening. Tip: add a spoonful of salt to a cup of warm water 250 ml and gargle every morning for instant relief. 2. Helps to treat ingrown nails. If ingrown nails are troubling you, then all you need to do is soak your feet in salt water. It softens your nails and also helps in healing the swelling caused due to ingrown nails, and thus makes it easier to clip ingrown nails. Tip: in a bucket full of water, add some salt. Soak your feet for 15 minutes and pat them dry. Now, cut the intruding nail with the help of a nail clipper. Read more about natural remedies for ingrown toenails. 3. Lowers your body temperature. Fever. An age-old remedy to deal with a fever is to use a cloth soaked in cold water containing salt. When you apply the cloth dipped in salt water, the heat gets transferred from the body to the cloth, and the electrolytes present in salt helps in maintaining the electrolyte balance. In this way, it helps in lowering your body temperature. Tip: add half a teaspoon of salt to a cup of cold water. Dip a soft cloth in this solution and put it on the forehead for 2-3 minutes for effective relief. 4. Fights tooth sensitivity. Do you dread eating ice creams or sipping a cup of hot tea or coffee? If yes, then try out this home remedy to deal with tooth sensitivity. Salt water acts as an antibacterial agent as it creates an unfavorable environment for the bacteria to grow, thereby inhibiting their growth. And this in turn aids in protecting your gums from the bacterial attack leading to a sensitive tooth. Have you tried these natural remedies for tooth sensitivity? Tip: prepare salt solution by mixing 2 teaspoons of salt in a glass of warm water and use it to rinse your mouth. Do this regularly to prevent tooth sensitivity. 5. Eases tonsillitis pain. If your child is complaining about throat pain, which is quite common in case of tonsillitis or enlarged adenoids, then you must try out salt water gargling first. The high concentration of salt draws out fluid filled in the inflamed tissues, thereby helping in combating pain along with reducing the swelling. It also inhibits the bacterial growth due to dehydration. You may also try out these 7 home remedies for enlarged adenoids and tonsils in children. Tip: add a teaspoonful of salt in a cup of warm water and gargle. But ensure that your kid is comfortable in doing so, as drinking salt water might lead to vomiting. 6. Used as home remedy for cracked heels. If cracked heels are giving you sleepless nights, then you must try this easy and simple home remedy. Salt water not only softens the cracks and removes the dead skin, but also lowers your risk of suffering from a skin infection and irritation. Tip: to a bucket full of slightly warm water, add some sea salt. Soak your feet for 10 minutes. With the help of a pumice stone, scrub the area to get rid of dead skin. Do this at least twice a week before going to bed for effective results. 7. Helps in the treatment of smelly feet. An inexpensive and effective natural remedy to deal with smelly feet is salt foot soak. While smelly feet can be due to poor hygiene, it can also signify an underlying cause of a bacterial infection. Salt water is antibacterial in nature and inhibits the bacterial growth and thus helps you to deal with smelly feet. Tip: soak your feet in warm salt water, a handful of rock salt in half a bucket of water for a few minutes. Now, wash your feet with cold water or rub ice cubes. Do this regularly to prevent excessive sweating.